Hi guys, Daphne here, and in addition to the BookNerdaThon wrap-up that I have to do, which is really late, but I did it! I've read 3 books, not 4, and the third one wasn't the one that I planned, but oh well. In addition to that, I broke my computer this week, so I'm gonna tell that story because it's a little weird. It's got a killer graphing calculator involved. It makes me hate calculus so much more. Also, the announcement trailer for Fantastic Beasts came out, which was I don't have words anymore. I don't have words. It was fantastic. I mean, it's not even that much. It was just more like the sentimentality of it because of how it began. Anyway, I'll talk about that later. First of all, that wrap-up. So, I first read Armada by Ernest Cline, which is the author of Ready Player One. I loved this book. I didn't love Ready Player One. Like, some people loved Ready Player One. I didn't love Ready Player One. I thought it was okay. You know, I'm not a super video game person, so I probably didn't get a lot of the references, but it was pretty darn good. This book, however, referenced a lot of things revolving around science fiction. That was really cool. Ender's Game was mentioned a lot. I'm pointing over there, not at my head, because Ender's Game is on that shelf. Ender's Game, which is one of my favorite books of all time, was mentioned a lot in this book, but it was just a lot more like sci-fi, fantasy-ish, and less video game-ish, even though there are still a lot of video games involved. And I really enjoyed that, so I liked this one. The ending kind of felt like a cop-out, though, to be honest. Second, I read The Unquiet by Michaela Everett. This was a creepy book. So it's set in a world where there are 2 Earths, and one of them is called the alternate Earth because it's kind of fading. On each Earth, there is 2 copies of the same person, and they have the same sort of appearance and everything. Their personality could be a little different, right, because it's based on their experiences, and they have completely different experiences. So the point is that they have alternate versions of each other's lives. And they're in a period called the Silence, so alternates used to communicate with each other and become lifelong friends, but they don't anymore because their Earths are kind of having a fight. The alternate Earth is fading, and they are training the alternates of the people on the real Earth, saying, because none of them is really the real Earth, I guess, to go to the real Earth, kill their alternate, and take their place. So the entire real Earth is getting taken up by alternates. It is about a girl who is like 14, and she's gonna go and kill her alternate and take her place, and she's been trained for ages. And it's about that, and the ending, I loved the ending, but it was so creepy. Like, chills running down my spine creepy because it was so unexpected and it was awesome. Third, this one has a little bit of backstory. I'm getting my wisdom teeth out on Monday, and I want to watch a fun rom-com with friends afterwards because I'm gonna be in pain and it's not gonna be fun, and rom-coms for movies are my favorite. Naomi and Eli's No Kiss List by Rachel Cohn and David Levithan was just made into a movie. And I have a policy of never watching a movie before I read the book that goes with it. So I read Naomi and Eli's No Kiss List. And it was okay. I think I gave it 3 stars. It was kind of flat, like plot line wise. There wasn't a whole lot of a plot. I really liked Naomi and Eli. They were a little annoying at some times, but they were just really real characters. They had a lot of dimensions to them, which was nice, but I wish the plot had a little bit more oomph to it. That would have made it a better read for me. So that's it for the wrap-up. Next, the story about my graphing calculator. I have a laptop. It was on the floor, like not on a chair, like on the floor, and I went to get my calculus homework. I had my graphing calculator and it was on my notebook, and it was kind of like a slippery notebook. It's like that kind of plasticky material, and it was on top of it, and then I had a book underneath that too, and I was carrying it, and I was sitting down, and I must have leaned forward a little bit because my graphing calculator slid off of my notebook and went smack into my screen. Like, it was like, whoo! The back screen went into little millions of shattered nice little pieces, and there were many colors that were not supposed to be on my screen, lots of flickering, and I haven't gotten it fixed yet. So my graphing calculator killed my computer. Yay! And next, we need to talk about the Fantastic Beasts announcement trailer thing. First of all, it said that J.K. Rowling wrote it, which makes me very, very happy. I mean, I guess she was very involved in the screenwriting and everything. I'm so excited for this movie, guys. I feel like Harry Potter fandom is just reviving a little bit because of this. I mean, obviously it was never over, but it's reviving a little bit just because of this movie, and it's making me so happy. If you guys haven't watched it, you should watch it. It's like a minute and a half. It's just the announcement trailer. It's like, oh, this is happening. It shows like one scene. Main character says like one word. It's very exciting. Very exciting. But what got to me was that it starts off the same way the third Harry Potter movie starts off. So, you know, like Harry with his wand, and it like goes, whoo, woo. And then it goes, woo, because he goes, Lumis Maxima. Well, it started like that, and I was almost crying. I may have shed a little bit of some tears, a little tear. It was very good. I can't wait for that movie. It's supposed to come out November 2016. That is so exciting. Well, that's about it. Bye! What is happening over there? Oh, it's someone's dog. Why are there so many interruptions to this darn video?